The self-made millionaire Steve Siebel stated that building wealth is an easily learned skill, which is great news for you and me. In his book, How Rich People Think, he argues that people become adept at attracting money in the same way they become adept at learning a language or a game. Getting wealthy is difficult, especially for the average Joe. It requires perseverance, drive, and a strong work ethic. In this video, I will discuss the lessons that self-made millionaires and billionaires believe they had to learn prior to accumulating wealth. Number 1. Work on yourself. Wisdom and knowledge are two of the most sought-after commodities in the world. Almost everyone, from billionaires to politicians to celebrities to your next-door neighbor, wants and desires it. Unfortunately, knowledge and sagacity are rarely inexpensive. It frequently requires a few sacrifices in order to obtain. Self-development is the most important activity. When it comes to investing time, money, and resources, many individuals have the terrible habit of putting themselves last. They spend a tremendous amount of money on other individuals and activities, but so little on themselves. But did you know that investing in yourself is the single best investment in the world? If you want to amass a great deal of wealth, you should focus on enhancing your body, mind, and skills. In terms of routine examinations, personal development, taking additional courses, etc. Character, which can also be referred to as personality, is another aspect of self-development. There is simply not enough money in the world to purchase a new personality. Therefore, it is prudent to enhance the one you received for free. There is a common belief that when people become wealthy, their positive and negative characteristics become more pronounced. Although it is possible to alter one's lifestyle and behavior after acquiring wealth, it is more difficult to do so. If you want to be prosperous and financially secure in the future, you must work on yourself to become the type of person who can achieve it. Number 2. Humility. You must master the lesson of modesty. This is difficult for many people because it requires overcoming the desire for external validation. Nevertheless, if you are able to master this, especially before you become wealthy, you will reap enormous rewards. If not, you will likely feel the need to flaunt your wealth, which is frequently perceived negatively by others. In addition, it will cause you to spend money on things you don't care about in order to impress others. It's interesting because old money individuals claim that new money individuals struggle with this. That certainly merits consideration, wouldn't you agree? Number 3. Understand the impact you will have. You will have the ability to give back to others through charitable acts and business decisions if you amass wealth. In addition, wealth also confers considerable social power. The world admires wealthy individuals in hopes of attaining their level of success. This implies that your actions and words can significantly influence the decisions of others. Prior to attaining wealth, it is therefore essential to understand how your decisions and conversations affect others. As your success increases, this comprehension becomes ever more crucial. It can enable you to positively influence those around you. Number 4. Investing. Even if you have a small amount of money, learning how to invest it in order to make more is a valuable skill. As your financial capability increases, it can be extremely beneficial to have a firm grasp of investments. For instance, a 10% return on large sums can put you in a stable financial position for the remainder of your days. A lack of knowledge about investing, on the other hand, can result in poor financial decisions that cause you to lose everything you've worked so hard to achieve. Number 5. Find things that make you happy. Once you have a great deal of wealth, it is easy to lose focus. You will suddenly have access to a greater variety of experiences and activities than previously. Therefore, if you do not know what makes you happy, it is simple to invest time and money in new things simply because you can. Having a fundamental understanding of what you enjoy, however, will allow you to spend time doing what you enjoy. Number 6. The importance of having the right people. It is prudent to surround yourself with people whose company you enjoy and who enjoy being around you. Regardless of your financial situation, you will be surrounded by the right people if you take this action. Without learning this lesson, you may become deceived into believing that his friends are not who they appear to be. A sudden influx of wealth can have a negative effect on the people with whom one spends time, as your wealth will automatically make you more popular. Therefore, these errors can be avoided by having a strong support network and knowing what you want from your friends before becoming wealthy. Number 7. Avoid complacency. Early on, learn to avoid complacency. You should always strive to expand, accomplish more, and improve. This does not always require drastic, life-altering changes. Rather, it is continually finding ways to maximize one's life and give yourself the necessary challenges to maintain your enthusiasm. Upon achieving financial success, you may be tempted to adopt a mindset of ease. However, doing so will prevent you from utilizing your financial situation to your advantage and could reduce your overall happiness. Number 8. Experiences over items. When many individuals consider acquiring wealth, they concentrate on purchasing expensive cars, mansions, accessories, and other material items. However, research indicates that experiences make us happier than material possessions. This lesson will serve you well if you learned it early on. It may be difficult to overcome the pride of owning an expensive car or the pleasure that an attractive piece of jewelry may bring. However, these delicate items are not durable, and they quickly become obsolete. Alternatively, spending money on experiences will result in memories that will last a lifetime. Number 9. Frugality. You do not necessarily need to search for coupons when purchasing groceries. However, you should be very deliberate with your financial decisions. Those who have attained sustained wealth perform admirably in this regard. They do not purchase unnecessary items. Instead, those funds would be better spent on investments or charitable causes. Establishing this frugality prior to acquiring wealth can aid in the maintenance of wealth. Otherwise, you will quickly return to where you began. This is despite the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, surrounding yourself with possessions adds little value to your life. Number 10. Have your ego in check. As a species, humans are egocentric. Along with wealth comes a large ego. When you are wealthy, you may believe that you are superior to those around you. This egoism can be extremely damaging. Even if you appear humble on the outside, if you believe you are superior to others, you will behave differently. For instance, you may be unwilling to meet new people and even less receptive to the ideas of others. Consequently, removing ego from your life will help you achieve success, while continuing to develop and learn from others. Number 11. You're only wealthy to the extent to which your money can work for you. Contrary to what many people believe, being wealthy is not synonymous with having a lot of money. If something terrible were to happen to your business, would you be able to stand on your own? What if you are laid off? Have you prepared for contingencies? It is irrelevant how wealthy or large your bank account is. If you do not have a plan to navigate through unforeseen tragedies, you are not yet wealthy. If you want to maintain your wealth, you must seek opportunities for your money to multiply. Even when you are asleep, you are conscious. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die, as Warren Buffett stated. Number 12. You don't have to buy everything you want. With wealth comes a variety of options, and the ability to distinguish between wants and needs is crucial to your financial growth and survival. Before becoming wealthy, you should realize that desiring something does not necessarily mean that you should obtain it. Also, having the funds to purchase an item right now does not mean you can afford it. For instance, suppose you can currently fulfill your desire for a large home. In this case, it is prudent to consider whether you will be able to maintain it in the future. Regardless of one's wealth, it is more profitable to identify and spend on one's priorities than on one's wants. Number 13. Money is just a means to an end. If you look around the globe, you will notice that the majority of people share the same aspiration to become wealthy. They devote their entire lives to acquiring wealth. When you realize that money is merely a means to an end, you will be better equipped to fulfill your vocation and make your life easier. Number 14. Focus on how much you save. You alone are responsible for saving and investing your money. Therefore, maximizing your savings rate means accumulating a greater sum of money. When you concentrate on retaining more, you inadvertently look for ways to spend less and earn more money. But if you discover that you have little or no control over your investment returns, you can then concentrate on acquiring more information. Knowledge will motivate you to take actions that will accelerate your path to wealth and increase your likelihood of remaining wealthy. Number 15. Having goals is necessary. Having a goal is essential in every aspect of life, including your finances. Many individuals make plans and establish financial objectives. even when they are still attempting to accumulate wealth. When they reach that objective, however, they abandon goal setting, which is unhealthy and may cause them to fall back into poverty. No matter how wealthy you become, you must realize that certain financial principles are not to be taken lightly. Although a budget is a component of a physical objective, it is not the only aspect of a financial plan. A financial objective is a desirable asset, a savings target, or even the elimination of debts. Number 16. You can lose it all. Earning money is difficult, but losing it is simple. All the money accumulated over the course of years disappears in the same manner if the wrong decisions are made. You must comprehend this financial fact. It is difficult to obtain but very simple to lose. This is why wealthy individuals hire financial professionals to manage their finances and develop long-term financial strategies. Well, that concludes today's activities. We appreciate your watching. I hope you learned something. What are you waiting for if you haven't already liked our page? We have incredible content to help you develop and construct your life. Ensure that you view our other videos. With that said, have a wonderful day and I'll see you tomorrow.